Up for sale now, Vehiclemax. We have a beautiful 2012 Cadillac Escalade, two-wheel drive, short wheelbase. Short wheelbase just means that it's not the ESV, it's not the long one, with only 63,000 miles. Pearl white on the outside with tan leather interior, loaded up with factory navigation, color backup camera, factory power moonroof, heated seats, cool seats, power tailgate, factory 22-inch chrome wheels, and a number of other options that I'll get into in just a little bit. It has a clean title and also qualifies for Carfax's buyback guarantee, as well as for an extended warranty. We're located at 3071 Northwest 107th Avenue in Doral, Florida. 33172 is our zip code. Doral is the same thing as Miami, for those of you that don't know. We are open Monday to Friday from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m., Saturdays 9 to 5, and always closed on Sundays. We have been in the car business since 1992 and have sold over 32,000 cars. We are an accredited member of the Better Business Bureau with an A+ rating. You can check that out for yourself at our website. Right on the home page is a clickable link to the Better Business Bureau site, which will take you right to our rating. If you have any questions, feel free to call me. My name is George. I can be reached at 305-218-5462. I got the car running just so I can cool it down. Alright, and we're going to go ahead inside and show you the interior options. Four-wheel disc brakes, tire pressure monitoring sensors, matching Bridgestone tires that are not new but they're still in good shape. Factory running boards. Roof rack with crossbars for your luggage. Privacy tinted glass. The door panels are beige with a wood trimming. Of course, we got power windows, power door locks, power mirrors, memory seats for up to 2 drivers. Automatic headlights that come on at sunset and come off at sunrise. Power tilt wheel. Dual power seat, power recliner, and lumbar support with side skirt support. Before I sit down, let me pan over the seating area now so you can see it's in great shape without any cuts, tears, or burn holes. As a matter of fact, there's no burn holes anywhere in the seats, door panels, headliner, or carpeting, and there's no odor of smoke, so it looks like the previous owner may have been a non-smoker. You got seat side airbags as well as curtain side airbags. Let me go ahead and get inside, show you the interior options. Alright, let's start off with the moonroof so we can get a little bit of lighting in here. It is a glass moonroof, it is tinted, but also has this hard cover that blocks out the sun completely. You can vent it or tilt it. We're gonna, vent it, tilt it to vent, or slide it, which is what I'm gonna do now. Alright. And I'm gonna close it because we have that tree up there letting out a lot of leaves, so I'll leave at least I'll leave this open here so we can get a little better lighting for the video. Alright, the car has 63,094 miles. Below that in the center is the speed that you would be going. Of course, we're not moving, so it's 0. On the left hand side is the outside temperature. On the right hand side is a compass that lets us know that we're heading in the north direction. The car is running right now. Keep an eye on the tachometer on the left hand side of your screen. I'm going to rev the engine. And the reason I'm doing that is just so you can see that the car is running and idling perfectly, and that there are no check engine light on, no airbag light, no service engine soon, no maintenance due, nothing like that. Everything is running and working perfectly. Alright, let's start from the middle forward. This is your center console here with a nice wood trimming and a little tray here, which is good for the phone. Of course, if you can lift it, you want to remove your phone. You got a 2-tiered storage here, top tier, bottom tier. Your top tier, smaller. The bottom tier, it's got deeper storage in here. And an old registration or something. You got a USB port there and a cigarette lighter adapter. Get rid of that later. Alright, in here you got cup holders and your cigarette lighter, which doesn't look like it's been used. Alright, from here, okay, power adjustable pedals. This feature allows you to move the pedals away from you or towards you, which come in really handy when you have a very short driver or a very tall driver. Dual climate control. I got both sides now at 60, as you can see. I just put the passenger side at 68, and what that does is that makes this AC vent here and that AC vent over there blow at 68, while this one here and this one over here will blow at 60 or whatever it is you set it to. Okay. cooling and heating of the seats. This one here is to cool the seat. This one here is to heat the backrest only. This one here is to heat the entire seat. When you turn it on, it's going to display right here next to your temperature. Press it once and it goes straight to high. Press it again for medium. One more time for low. One more time for off. And then it displays the exact same way. Alright, let's see here what else. Of course, you got rear AC. There's your navigation. I forgot to show you that earlier. If you put the vehicle in reverse, you get your color backup camera, and with parking guidelines. So when you move the steering wheel, it shows you which way you are going. All right. Okay. And then that, along with the parking sensors, should help you avoid any accidents when backing up. Since we are at the shifter, let's continue here. Press this button here. That is for your towing haul mode. That is going to display a little yellow wagon here in your speedometer, and what that does is that disables the overdrive, and it makes the transmission shift a little differently in order to adjust for the extra cargo load. When you're done towing, press the button, the yellow wagon goes away. It has a manual shifting option as well. Show you how that works. I'm going to put the car in drive. Okay, that's how you're going to drive it 99% of the time. But if you want to make it shift manually, you go down to the M, and now you see manual shift 1. So if I tap on the plus, it's going to shift up. Every time I tap it, shifts a gear. Nothing's happening now because we're not moving, but if we were, you'd be controlling the transmission shifting. If I tap on the minus, it goes down. Every time you tap it, moves down 1 gear. If that doesn't interest you, put it back on the D, and the 6-speed automatic transmission will do all the shifting for you. Okay. Let's go ahead and let's put on some music here. We'll go over these controls in a second. Actually, let's start off with this one right here. This is your source button. And that let's just press audio here, you'll see it better. Okay, so it does have XM capability, by the way, but right now it's on preview mode because you have to sign up for a subscription. Okay, so, and it's a touch screen as well. Okay, so let's move. Okay, so you can raise the volume right from the steering wheel. Switch hands here. Raise the volume here. Lower it here. Mute it here in the center. The source button I was telling you about. That one is to help you navigate from AM to FM to XM to CD drive, auxiliary input, which is right here for your iPod music. This one here is your seek button that takes you to the next available station. These two here are to navigate about your preset stations. Those are the ones you set down here, which of course can be changed. Once you pair your phone to the Bluetooth, you're going to answer the phone over here and hang it up over here. So as long as you're not using the Bluetooth, you can hold down the mute button to access your voice commands. On the left hand side of your steering wheel, you got your cruise control and your heated steering wheel option. Okay. The windows are automatic, meaning one touch. You don't have to hold the switch for the window to go down. You get turn signals in your mirror. And also, a little bit harder to see, you got your blind zone spot alert. That's going to light up in yellow when there's somebody in your blind spot to let you know that the lane is occupied by another vehicle so you don't switch lanes. Oops, we'll leave the window down. Got power folding mirrors as well. And they work. Okay, put the window back up. Let's see what else here. Let's pan over the dashboard. Okay. And it does have the Bose stereo sound system. Okay. You get an auto dimming rear view mirror that has a sensor that senses bright light. So if somebody puts the high beams on you, it will darken the mirror so it doesn't bother your vision. If you purchase this vehicle from us, you will get a 90-day free trial with OnStar at no cost to you. And let me tell you what OnStar does for you. For example, if you get into a car accident and any of the airbags deploy, including the side airbags, it will send an immediate signal to the OnStar Center to let them know that you've been involved in an accident. They'll attempt to contact you through the car to make sure you're okay. If you do not respond within a reasonable amount of time, they'll dispatch emergency vehicles to come to your aid. Also, if you happen to lock your keys inside your car, they provide you with a 24-hour phone number. You call that number, identify yourself. Once they know it's you, they can send an immediate signal to the car to get it open, which will save you a bunch of time and money having to wait for a locksmith and having to pay a locksmith. If you have any kind of emergency, press the red button. The OnStar Center will come on and assist you with that emergency. If you're lost and need directions, press the blue button. The OnStar Center can give you turn-by-turn directions until you arrive at your destination. If your check engine light comes on, press the blue button. The OnStar Center will come on and diagnose the vehicle remotely, tell you what's wrong with it, and how to proceed to take care of it. They also have roadside assistance and concierge service. For more details, visit OnStar.com, and don't forget to mention our dealer for your 90-day free trial. HomeLink or Universal Garage Door Opener, where you can program up to 3 garage doors or gates if you happen to live in a gated community. Got a set of map lights up here at the top. A nice analog clock here on the center. And your main glove box is over there. We'll open out later. This is to disable the parking sensors. This is to disable the traction control. This is your onboard computer, trip settings, systems check, and personal settings. And that's all going to display right in there where the odometer sits at. Okay, think I've covered everything there is to cover up here. I think we're ready to move over to the back. And let's check out what we got to see over there. These front door pockets have a little storage here and a bottle holder. Left rear door panel, same way, beige with the wood trimming, they're all same. This vehicle is equipped with a child lock protection. I'll show you how that works. Get your key in there, stick it in there, give it half a twist to the left, and what that does is that disables this inside door handle. That's in case you got little ones and you don't want to be able to open the door from the inside. Once you engage that, the only handle that's going to open the door is the outer handle. To re-engage for adult passengers to bring your kids, come over here, give that a twist to the right, and this handle will start working again. This is a 7-passenger vehicle. 2 in the front, buckets in the center for 2 more for a total of 4, and 3 in the back for a total of 7. Okay, in the back of the center console, by the way, these middle row bucket seats are also heated, as you'll know here. When you press that here, it's going to show you here the intensity. You press it once, same thing goes to high. You press it again for medium, 1 more time for low, 1 more time for off. They have control for the rear AC here, the fan speed, where it flows, how cold or hot they want it. Also for the stereo, they have also input for headphone jacks. A cup holder here that pops out. A cigarette lighter adapter here. In here you have anchors for your baby car seat, so you can put your baby car seat on either one of these 2 positions here. Let's go ahead and pan over the seating area now so you can see it's in great shape without any cuts, tears, or burn holes. Alright, to gain access to the rear, the little ones just walk in between. But for adult passengers, you can make it easier by pressing this button. If you press this button, the seat back will flop down on top of the seat of the part here, the bottom seat, and then it will lift up from the back like this and give you nice and easy access to the 3rd row. Up in the top here, you got a set of map lights, AC vents, 1 on each side for the middle row passengers, and then you got the same thing in the back, AC vents and map lights for the rear row passengers. All the passengers in the rear have their all over the shoulder belt, including the middle row passenger. You got cup holders down here on the side here. I think we're pretty much done here. Let's continue over to the back. All the tail lights and headlights are in perfect shape. They're not damaged or scuffed in any way. Nice and clear. Right rear tail light. You have bumper sensors. These are the parking sensors. There are 2 on each side of the bumper. Those are the ones that beep when you're approaching another vehicle or object. Behind this beauty cover is your Class 3 heavy duty towing package. To remove it is very simple. You got 1 screw on each side here, and then on the other side a plastic wing nut. You twist it and it comes right off. You can put it away and store it away, but in the meantime it looks much nicer like this because it hides away your towing hardware. This vehicle is flex fuel capable, meaning you can put the E85 flex fuel that costs about 30 cents less per dollar, but it doesn't mean you have to. You can put regular unleaded or premium unleaded. You got a rear wiper back here, the little orange lines in your rear glass, which is your rear window defogger. There's 3 different ways to open up this powered tailgate. You can do it from your remote by pressing the button here. You can squeeze the button here. There's an electrical switch there. You press it and then back off, or you can do it from the inside on the overhead console switch that I showed you earlier. This here is a 50-50 third row seat, and there's several actions you can take with this. if you pull up on handle number 1, the seat back will go down like this, and you can put stuff on top of it. If after that you wanted to go into cargo mode, then you'll pull up on handle number 2, and then the seat will actually kind of like, it will lift off like this right up to the back of the center row seats to give you more room in the cargo area here without removing the seat. If you want to remove the seat after you pull handle number 1, the seat back will go down, then you grab the center handle here, pull it out, and the seat will come out. And because they're independent from each other, you can do one side and not the other, or do them both and go into full cargo mode. You got also a cigarette lighter adapter here for your chargers. To close the tailgate, same way, 3 different ways. One here by pressing the button, another one by pressing the switch on the inside of the vehicle, or your remote control. Alright, let's continue around to the side here, as we're about to conclude the video pretty soon. Right rear door panel. Panel with the seating area here on the passenger middle row. If you look at the rear row seating back there, best as I can reach from here. Okay, another look at the headliner here from a different angle. So you can see there's no stains, no burn holes, it's not sagging anywhere. Right front door panel. You got dual power seat, power recline lumbar support, and side skirt support. Let's pan over the seating area one more time before we conclude the video. Before we conclude the video, I would like to talk to you briefly about financing. If you require financing, let me tell you, we have excellent rates for good credit. We also have special financing for not such good credit. We even got some programs for really rough credit. If you're concerned about the financing, you live a long distance away, or you simply just want us to get you pre-approved before you come over, just go to the website, vehiclemax.net. Right on the homepage up at the top, you see a tab that says Apply for Credit. Click it, fill it out completely, click Submit at the bottom of the page, and then give us a call so we can retrieve your application and get you pre-approved. That's going to do it for the video in this unit. I want to thank you for watching our video at vehiclemax.net.